the screen. I don't know, it was trying to set it up as a screen live stream where it's live streaming my phone screen. And I don't want to do that. But for some reason, that's what it automatically bloody said it was doing, even though I didn't set it to that. Anyway, right, so I need to do my mum's tea in a minute, because of course, what I did was I did a video. Unfortunately, it didn't have enough space, so it cut off before I was halfway telling the story. So I thought, you know, it's going to take a while to upload the videos before I can, you know, delete them and then start again. So I thought I'm just going to do a live stream of it. Basically, this is a cosplay, as you can see. So I'm going to quickly show you the cosplay real quick. Kitty! And then we'll get to the, is it campaign? I don't know terms for anything. Campaign for my fundraiser, I guess? Put that. Can't balance in these shoes. You can only balance if the ground is completely flat. But any unevenness in the ground and it goes everywhere. My feet just go everywhere. So anyway, so I've shown the outfit, kind of. So, now I want to talk about what this video or live stream is about. I have a few subjects, but I want to talk about basically the title, which is cosplay, which, as you can see, I'm dressed up as a superhero of the universe. Basically, this is a good time to make a video or live stream because I'm very ill at the minute. I've been ill for the past month, but I've just gotten ill again now. So I'm gonna have to take a lot of breaks as I'm talking. So, yeah. Basically. Last night, as I was talking about in the video, so I don't want to waste your time by continuing to talk about this because this part that I'm about to tell you is already in a video. And what I want to talk about here is the bit that I was about to say when the video cut off due to lack of space. So just like a quick recap, because the video isn't uploaded yet. And it's not, well, you know, it's uploading as we speak, but it's not public, obviously. So I was just saying I was trying to make a crowdfund last night, but that failed because it asked for ID and I don't have any ID because I neither drive nor have a passport because I don't travel. So there's no need for me to have those things. So I don't have ID. I didn't think I needed ID anymore because I thought, because I'm getting older now, I'm not going to pass for, you know, below 25 for much longer. So I won't be asked for ID anymore. So I didn't think there was any point in me getting ID. But it turns out every bloody website online now requires ID for you to do anything. Like, you can have an account, but you can't do the thing that the website, you know, the purpose of the website is for. You can't do that. So if the purpose is to upload videos, pictures, or a fundraiser of some description or anything, you can't do that without ID. It's stupid. Because all you had to do back in the olden days when I was on the internet was just tick a thing saying, I am 18 or over. That's all you had to do back in the old days, but now you have to provide proof. So it's kind of annoying, but, you know, I get why they do it. But, yeah. Yep, we're getting some distractions now. Let's, I don't want any distractions because I want to focus. Right. now that that little pesky little fly has been taken care of. Quite literally, because there was one buzzing around my face. Where was I? Yes, ID. So anyway, so I can't carry on with my fundraiser, unfortunately. So what I've decided to do is, because I can't use, I mean, I could try GoFundMe, but like, what's the point really? I've got a platform right here in the form of YouTube. Why don't I? I mean, I've only ever gotten anywhere with my YouTube channel. Like, all the friends I've ever gotten have been via YouTube, and I've built an audience via YouTube, and I have built a bunch of supporters via YouTube. So, you know, fuck these platforms like GoFundMe. They're just more annoying, pesky pests. So, you know, why don't I just voice my campaign via my platform? Then, I mean, I've got all the tools. I've got this to advertise, and I've got PayPal, and I've got Patreon. I'll just direct you guys to Patreon and PayPal after I've done my campaigning. So pretty much what I did is I typed a whole campaign down, all the reasons why I want to fundraise, and like all the things that are wrong, and like my goals and everything. It was brilliant, but I've lost all that, all because it wanted ID and I don't have one, so it's quite annoying. That I spent like half an hour on the damn thing last night. Yeah. Half an hour that could have been spent with me just, like, you know, getting ready for bed and, well, sleeping and resting. Very annoying. But anyway, so now it's all out of the way. Basically, I've just said all this in the video, so I don't really need to say more. But basically, as you guys know, I'm living in a mouldy, damp house that's causing me to have both mental health issues and physical health issues. My eczema is getting worse and worse and worse over the years, and my lungs are getting worse and worse and worse over the years. My mum has been toxic and nasty and mean to me. The local shitheads are toxic and nasty and mean to me, including the kids, grown-ups, local people. The neighbours, not the worst, but, you know, you get some that are unfriendly and you get some that are downright horrible, but overall they don't really bother me. Don't bother us. But the kids are the problem now. They've started coming every day and attempting to break the door and the windows. The car, it doesn't matter about the car because that's trashed already, but whatever. So basically, I'm surrounded by toxic people. I'm surrounded by toxic environment in the form of the house being full of mould and damp and what have you. Again, all this has been said in the video. And as a result, I'm getting colds all the time, infections up to the wazoo. I'm absolutely full of it. And my mental health is in a shambles in the form of, like, my memory's bad, and, you know, I've had depression, and what else? Like, brain fog, lots of, like, lack of motivation, I suppose. Not lately, not recently, because, like I say, my life has been a tad better. That plus, you know, the antihistamine kind of acts as a sort of antidepressants as well. And now that I'm ill, I'm on painkillers as well. They seem to make me happy. So yeah, my life is just a little bit more enriched, I suppose, enriching. But it's still not perfect. I'm still having to live with these health issues. So all I want to do, basically, is to move out, but for that I need money. And yes, I could get a job, but that's me starting at rock bottom. And don't forget, I'm old now. When most people start at the beginning, they start when they're about 16 to 20. I'm starting later on in life. So I don't really want to start at the bottom now. I want to kickstart my career. And my career of choice. Well, I have a couple of ideas. One's going to be like my main hustle and the other my side hustle. It's like a kind of dream of mine. I wanted to be like I wanted to break into the film industry since I was a kid, including because I have a few ideas for films and like TV series. So I'd like to make that a reality. I want to do art, and I want to do animations of my characters and their stories. And they have like powerful messages, they have like real life messages as well, surrounding like narcissistic abuse and domestic abuse. And no, it's not because of my situation. I started this well before I became abused. I only started to become abused when I was in my 20s, about 22, I think. But I had these ideas before then, before I started becoming abused. So I've not started this like abuse awareness stories since I've become abused. It was beforehand. So I think that the reason is, and I'll be totally honest, I think it's because I have a little bit of like narcissism in me as well. Like, I recognize this, you see. I mean, my mum's always telling me I'm narcissistic and abusive, so hey, I mean, if she says it, it must be true then, mustn't it? Hi, Cookie Fatty, aka Richard. Nice to see you on this. Nice to see someone positive on the stream, because so far I've just got the weirdos. One guy just called me a loser several times, coming from someone called Beluga. What an idiot. I remember Beluga. It's this funny little cat that has this really deep meow. I have a video of Beluga. It's cute, but yeah, you're a weirdo, but you're nice. These people are not nice. So as far as I'm concerned, they're the true weirdos. People like me, I'm not a weirdo because I'm a nice person. Considering I've just outed myself as a narcissistic, abusive person. It's only a character mind. Thank you, Anon. Another nice person at last. Remember, Cookie Fatty? Anyone who's nice isn't a weirdo. I'm just in download recovery mode. Who's that then? Isn't downloader a thing? I don't know. I've heard of it. Anyway, I want to make this brief because my mum's waiting for a cup of tea at the minute, so if I don't do it, as you know, she's going to be really pissed at me. Another example of why I want to move out, because I'm pretty much, well, I feel like the resident slave. I'm pretty much being treated like the resident slave. I pretty much do everything. Exactly! Yes, I thought it was a festival. I thought I recognised it. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to say it because I thought if I'm wrong, I look like an idiot, so I thought I'll let you guys tell me. So that's where you are now. That's interesting. Why aren't you live streaming it? Sounds interesting. Rock and metal. Right, well, I'm going to keep talking. Just forgive me, I'm going to be going into the dark house. But as you know, if I don't get my mum her cup of tea, I'm in trouble. Because she's already, well, she asked me for a cup of tea and a pasty. Like about an hour ago or so. I didn't give it to her because I thought she'd gone to sleep, so... But she's just been texting me and ringing me saying, where's my pasty and cup of tea? So I'm going to go do that now. But I'm going to keep talking to you guys. I was there from Wednesday to Monday. That's cool. That's really cool. So yeah, sorry about it being dark. I do have light, but my camera's not the greatest. Not the live stream version of it anyway. And also, please forgive me, but my lungs actually hurt right now. I'm not going to lie. Oh. And I'm extremely thirsty. So yeah, just bear with me, everyone. So yeah, TV, film industry is what I've always wanted to do. But I also want to bring my book and my characters to life in the form of, well, writing a book and then having it turned into either a film or either a live series. an animated film or an animated series. I think a series would be better because you go more into the, the backstories and the lore and world building and stuff like that, and you can have individual episodes that will just be about one specific subject or a couple of subjects. So I think a series would probably be better, either TV series or just an online series. I'd like it to be legitimate, so I'd like it to be on TV. But if it just ends up being a YouTube thing like Vivzy Pop's Hell of a Boss and stuff, then I was trying to get them involved with mine because their art style is pretty similar to, well, how my characters look anyway. Like, the aesthetic is pretty similar. It's what I would imagine. But I've tried getting in touch with them and they don't get back to you, so I've tried getting in touch with quite a few animators, actually. None of them have got back to me. So there's a couple of things you can do where GoFundMe, crowdfund, which is particularly a British one, the Prince's Trust, which is a charity that help you kickstart your business, Kickstarter. The problem with Kickstarter is that it wants you to put the amount of money in that you need to fund your, the project. I have no fucking clue how much it would cost to make an animated series. So, I mean, it's called the Jeremiah Project, as you guys know, and it's more than just the animations. It's like a whole thing. Like, I want merchandise making, I want a series, I want a film, I want a book, I want comics, and like other things. Hi, Dean. Mew, 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 mew to you. Paws and mews to you too. Paws, pads, and mews. This light's pretty good. Come on, get off, thank you. It's not the best light, but I like it. Yeah, everyone's been waiting about 20 odd minutes now. Anyway, right, yeah. Mew! Mew. I'm wagging my tail. Cute. I'm cute as all pie. So for those who don't know who I'm cosplaying, this is it. That's him. Sorry, he looks a bit weird, like with it flipped. He looks better the other way around, but that's pretty much who I'm cosplaying. It's not quite the same outfit because, well, he's got like a ruffled shirt and he's got a green military style jacket with these horns and epaulets with the tassels. He's got a crown, which I did have a crown, but it got knocked off my head and I couldn't get it back because, as you know, I got assaulted. The ears are pretty similar, I think, but it doesn't have the peacock feathers on the top. The hair's not quite the same because it's not blue. And I can't make it like as big as his because mine's just gone flat now since my perm has grown out, so you. I did my makeup as similar as Dammit. I've got the collar and bow tie at least. And this is kind of like my king light jacket. I did have a pretty good birthday, yes, I did enjoy it. Apart from getting ill. Like, I got a cold like right smack on my birthday. I woke up on my birthday throwing up everywhere. And I also woke up to the bloody kids coming and trying to wreck the car, windows, and kicking the door in. That was my birthday present. Throwing up and having kids coming in, trying to trash the windows and trying to trash the door, and also trashing a pot dog. Oh, and they also smashed a bottle against the door as well, because there's loads of glass and like bottle bits all over the place. Please forgive my scratching, but this makeup's really irritating me for some reason. It doesn't usually irritate this much, but it is today. I hate cold water. It's hard to drink. So basically, I need you guys to help me crowdfund, not only so that I can move out and live comfortably for at least a little while until I can get myself like proper on my feet with those two careers of choice. Like I say, I want to crowdfund so I can live, like rent, bills, and of course groceries. so that I can 100% totally focus on my art, my writing, my music. I'm trying to break into the entertainment / film industry. Obviously, I want to hire animators because I can't animate, and even if I could, I'd need like a team of animators to do it. So I need to be able to afford to hire animators, and get whatever you need for, like, I guess, money to be able to, I don't know, go to college or uni or whatever it is you do to learn about the film industry and acting and stuff like that. When's your birthday, Dean? I love to help celebrate people's birthdays. It's great. I'll show you my decorations and my presents in a bit, guys. Don't worry. So yeah, it would be really great if you guys could help me out with this stuff, because I can't seem to create a GoFundMe or crowdfund because they all want ID now. So I thought, who cares? Why don't I just, create a campaign on YouTube, and then you guys can just donate to PayPal. And I promise I won't touch a penny of it until I've got enough to live on my own. I'm on the housing list now, so I just have to wait for a house. So I get that for free. But obviously, I'll still need to pay rent and bills, because the benefits aren't going to be enough. I know you can get housing benefit, but that's not enough. Like, that will only cover your bills and rent, I think, or just rent. I'm not really sure. So I'll need money for whatever it is that I need to, pay for myself. See, I don't mind the idea of getting a job, but the only reason why I don't want to get a job is because I really want to 100% just focus on my business and my career. Like, I want to make a real go of it. And if I'm working like a 9 to 5 job or more, because most people work from like 8 to 6 or 7, if I end up with a shift like that, when am I going to have time to do my art and my music and do auditions? When am I going to have time to, go to school and, like I say, learn about the film industry and what have you? And I refuse to do porn. I refuse to do OnlyFans or anything like that. I mean, I've already been informed recently that what I've been doing, which is just belly videos on Patreon and what have you, is akin to like that sort of thing. And that makes me a bit uneasy, because apparently that's bad for your soul, doing porn, other sex work, so I refuse to do it. I want to be respectable and, I want to, get myself a spouse. Most spouse material people aren't really cool with you doing porn.
But by the end of the 19th century, Alan production no longer played a part in the life of Staines.
No milk, no. Don't blame you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, some people say it's okay, some people say you go, girl or boy. And it's not a bad thing, and it's not humiliating, and it's not degrading, and this, that, the other. But then you get others saying that it is, and it destroys your soul, and what have you. Destroys your soul. And it prevents you from getting a spouse because, well, you're just giving it to anyone, aren't you? Sort of, in a way, like your body. I have no idea. All I know is, to be safe, I'm not going to do that. I mean, like I say, I don't mind showing off my belly. I mean, I'm proud of my belly. I'm proud of my body. I don't really mind showing it off. especially like specialized like kink and fetish stuff. I don't really think of that as porn. Like, it's not the same as showing off your boobs and, you know, privates. It's not the same, or like having sex in front of a camera. It's not the same. I had someone try to get free porn off of me, you know. Let me tell you the story real quick. Right, once upon a time, I met this bloke on a dating site, and he was into cuckold. And he wanted to do the cook. Now, you know what cuckold is, right? It's basically where a wife cheats on a husband and makes husband feel like shit, like inferior, because they have sex in front of him. But this guy didn't even want to develop a relationship with me. He just wanted to go straight to the cuckold. So he kept saying stuff like, if you have any other meetups with blokes from this dating app, you know, will you film yourself having sex with them and, you know, give them to me? And that was his way of me cuckolding him. It's like, how can I fucking cuckold you? We're not in a relationship. In order to cuckold someone, you have to be in a relationship with them. Particularly husband and wife. We're not husband and wife. So how the fuck is me sending you videos of me having sex with someone cuckolding you when we're fucking strangers? This is just me sending you free porn. Like, you bloody bastard. But instead of saying that to him, I said something like, I'm not gonna do that. You know, like, I'm not gonna randomly have sex with bloody strangers just so I can send you videos. Like, fuck that. Disgusting. I hate people trying to foist their kinks off onto me without even forming any kind of connection of any description. This is intimate shit. This is stuff that you do when you're together with someone. This is not the kind of stuff you do with a total stranger. To me, it just makes it so cold and calculating and empty. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just your kink fantasy or something. Anyway, I can see I'm boring the shit out of people. They're all leaving. Went from about 5 views to 1 now. Bugger, I thought this story would be a hit. Who knew? Anyway, so I'm still gonna do belly stuff, but I'm not gonna do just like, oh yeah, I'm showing off my belly. It's gonna be specialized stuff. So it's basically where I will be role-playing as various characters who are fat. What I would like to do. Somebody's just banging on their window. I can't see movement. Don't know what's going on. Terrifying. Those people that live there are weird. Yeah, there's someone there. I don't know what they're doing. Are they watching me? I think they are. I don't know whether they're banging on the window to get my attention or what. It's the weirdest family. The kids are always banging on things. And they've got this weird square cutout in their blinds. And it just shows a chair and a weird doll of some description that I keep thinking is a kid looking out the window. But it's some weird realistic doll. It's crazy neighbours. Crazy neighbours. And now that they've just done that, the blinds look, you know, normal now. And when they first moved in, they had these weird mood lights that kept moving around the windows. They had a red and green one in the bottom window, and they had a multicoloured one in both the upper windows, and they'd keep moving them around. It was weird. I could see it from my mum's bedroom window every time I went in there to do my... because there's a microwave in there, so I go in there to heat up my hot chocolate. And every time I'd look out the window, I could see these moonlights just being moved around every single night. They're in a different place. It was weird. What is it with Indians and these light things? I don't know. They've always got red and green lights in windows. Anywhere that an Indian lives is always a red and green light. I don't know why. But these people are weird because they kept moving them around, and some nights they'd be on, some nights they'd be off. They'd go for a period of time without them. Like, I don't know what that's about. So if any of you guys know what that's about, it'd be great if you could tell me. Anyway, back to the fundraise thing. I'm getting a bit cold now, so I might want to go in soon. I'd like to show you the outfit underneath this as well. Look great. Nice of Anon to say I look great. Anyway, I'm not taking any notice of people who tell me I shouldn't live stream. I want to live stream. And you know what's funny? I saw this video. I haven't watched it yet, but it's a video titled "Posting a Series of Weird Videos to Go Viral on the Internet." So this person deliberately just uploads weird videos so that he can get loads of views to gain popularity online. I was like, you cheeky bugger! I already thought of that first. Anyway, I want to talk about something anyway, relating to what I said previous, plus that, really. It's related to all of that. So, one of the people who comes on here called Turtle something, or something Turtle, he's a friend I know in real life. I'm not going to tell you his name, but he reckoned that people were trying to make me into a lol cow on YouTube. And I don't see how, because I'm quite different than a lol cow. I can see, like, I have similarities, like slight similarities to people like Chris Chan. None of the others, by the way, just Chris Chan. Like, we both like to wear colourful clothes. We both think that we're superior to the rest of the world, apparently. We both think that we are, like, well, he thinks he's Jesus Christ. I don't really think I'm Jesus Christ. I think I'm a separate entity, but still like a god. So I'd say that was similar. And I've noticed that that is the case with a few people who are autistic. Like, there was this guy who thought, like, why isn't this guy worshipping me, sort of thing, and he was autistic, apparently. I've noticed that is the case with a few people like that. I don't know why this is a common occurrence, but I think it's something to do with autism meaning self. So with autistic people, they are, well, they think that they are the be-all and end-all of the universe. That they're the only people, like, that matter. And that everything in their world is, like, again, the be-all and end-all sort of thing. So I think that's why a lot of autistic people liken themselves to a god. And I've been sort of the same. When I was a kid, I used to think I was the main person of the universe. I really did think that. I didn't think I was necessarily the ruler or a god or superior to other people. I just thought I was the only one that could see and hear out of my body, out of my eyes. And everybody else was just these, like, people call them now NPCs, non-playable characters. So basically they're not real characters, they're just these programmed things that just walk around. Like, they don't have a mind of their own, they can't see, they can't hear, they can't think, they can't do anything, they can't interact. So they're just, like, on autopilot. They're like drones just walking around pretending to be like normal people. So basically I used to think that everybody else wasn't real. I was the only one who was real. That's what I used to think growing up. It was only when I got older and I realised that I was experiencing life through my body and my consciousness, and everybody else was doing the same in theirs. But I didn't know that until later on in life. I never learned about it. I never told anybody about this, so nobody knew about my confusion with that. But I just learned on my own by observing and listening and hearing. And I thought, yes, everybody has their own free will, everybody has their own mind and all that. I didn't know that at the time. Before I kind of, I don't know when I learned it, like at what point I learned it, but I did. Like it just clicked, I guess. It just happened. It just was a thing. Crap. But yes, I thought I was the only one who could see and hear and had consciousness, really, because I was seeing outwards. I wasn't like somebody else looking at me, was I? I'm like looking outwards. So I thought it's the truth. But the thing is, ever since I learned this, I realised I wasn't the most important person in the world, and I realised that I wasn't, like, whatever, you know, like, superior or whatever. Like, I didn't think I was superior, but it's hard to explain. I thought I was the only, like, in a game, like, again, with a game, like, you're a player, so nobody else in the game is important because they're not real. You're the only one who's real, so you're the only one actually doing the actions. So I used to think that, basically. Basically, I thought life was a game and I was the main player, the only real life player, and I was controlling it in a way. Like, there's some things in games you can't control, but you control your actions in the game. So I thought that when I did stuff like this, I guess that I could control the world or universe, at least the section that was around me anyway. So whatever environment I'm in, I thought I could control it. And obviously I learned that that's not true, and that you can't control everything around you. But to be honest with you, I think the only reason why that's the case is because everybody makes you believe that. Like, everybody makes you believe that you're not powerful and you're not important, you're not, like, you can't do, like, you don't have control over things that are out of your control. But I think the truth is that you can. At least I can. Because maybe my initial belief system back then, maybe that's true. But obviously, when I talk and go about life and interact with people, I can't act that way. I can't act that way because, you know, people's reactions wouldn't be very good. They wouldn't be very nice to you. So, you know, I've got to, like, pretend, if you will, that I'm not the main entity of the world and I'm not the only real person. Even though we all know, in reality, we're living in the Matrix. I saw a glitch in the Matrix yesterday. I turned around the corner and none of the lights went on. Now normally they do. I see them turn on. Like, if I go around the corner, a load of lights come on. This time it didn't. Then it looked like everybody was out, or dead, or asleep. I thought, how could everybody on that row be out or asleep? It's only 8 o'clock. Nobody gets to bed that early. Except if you're Amish. Every single light off. All the cars there, no lights. Not upstairs, downstairs, or in the ladies' chambers. I thought, that's weird. What else? I mean, I know that's not the weirdest thing, but still, it was pretty weird. I thought, they can't all go to bed at the same time, even if some of them do go to bed at 8, 9 o'clock. But all the lights were off. But I've noticed usually when I turn a corner at that sort of time of night, usually at least 1 or 2 lights would be on, if not all of them. So they've either all gone to bed or they've all gone out via taxi, apparently. Taxi. So all the cars were still there. Probably going out drinking, bloody heathens. Bloody alcoholics. and heathens. Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh my god, disgusting. That's how the Supreme Ruler would talk. So basically, having said that, the difference between me and a lolcow is completely deranged and usually does criminal shit. I don't do any of that. Everything I say is pure logic, and everything I do is, well, makes sense, really. Well, the only thing that hasn't made sense is the fact that I've not tried to move and escape from this horrible environment sooner, and not realised that I'm powerful and do have a choice and do have free will, like a lot earlier. Because, like I say, as a child, I thought I was the only one who had free will, and that I was the only one who was alive, if you will, and everyone else was on autopilot or whatever. But as I've grown up, I've kind of come to think that I'm not powerful at all. Oh god. Oh. Oh. I've learned that every time I cough like this. Oh, nose starts. So anyway, as I was saying, it's bad, but I've just got to realise that when these people are insulting me and calling me a loser and saying what the fuck, I just got to realise it doesn't matter because they're not real. Right, I'll just put this on charge then. Great campaign. Doesn't matter. Basically, people should never let people put them down because they're not real. You're the only one who matters. Like I say, I've been made to believe all that stuff's not true, but probably the biggest mistake of my life, really, realising that other people are real. Because it's made me take a back step. Hi, Issa. Woohoo! Thank you. It's birthday. I'm pretty much going off of fumes or something, I don't know. I'm so tired. Thanks a doo. Meow. Mew. Right, I need to sort this out before I can do dinner. What a bugger. Oh. Let's get rid of these horrible plum tomatoes. Disgusting. It's so huge and there's loads of them. I don't mind them, I just don't like the ends. I prefer chopped tomatoes. Even though you get ends with those as well. At least you get more of the actual tomato bit, which is lovely. Right, now we can soak this and I'll be able to cook after. It's still light outside. We could go back outside when this is on the go. For a moment, but I might have to dress in something a bit warmer because I'm pretty cold right now. I don't even know why I do that. Why don't I just put this over here and then put it on here? I have an idea. I'm going to put some water in the kettle as well. That's what I'll do, so then I can have some warm water like I like. Yeah, so I wanted to do a Supreme Ruler look for my birthday, but as you know, I was too ill, so I didn't, and I got up late. So yeah, I didn't. I had every intention to, but I didn't. Mew. Mew. Right, well, I'll just show you the outfit real quick outside, and then we'll come in, get changed, and I'll go back outside. Ah. But first of all, let's show you the decoration, shall we? Right, I'll put the light on so you guys can see. So I've got some tablecloths here that my mum bought so that she could drape over everything. We got a kitty head balloon, full body kitty, paws, a full body kitty. There we go. Kitties! This was my favourite for the cute little face. I wonder why I didn't think to put, pads on. I don't really know why I didn't think to put pads on the feet. I put one of my artworks out because it was kitty themed. There's a meow. Now this is a card I got when I was in the rainbow guides. It was apparently in the blue rainbows. I thought it was in the green rainbows, I don't know why. We got this from last year. It lights up. There you go. I love that. Musical whatnots. And then we've got a random bow here. That's a birthday card from last year. Another kitty. Kitty! Kitties. 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 And now for the piece de resistance, which is the table. Let me just get my bag off here so we can see it good. I got quite a few things on here that shouldn't really be on here from my bag. So let me just take them off. Go. Right, my mask, my cream. Well, that's hand gel. Kitties. Kitties are so kitties. 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 Obviously my tail doesn't belong on there. Rainbow tights. Not rainbow tights, butterfly tights. And this is me. Loyal Fluffers. Because my mum refuses to call me a male pronouns. Fluffers conductor. That's that pretty much. Fluffers. So I've got some cat climbing frames and posts there. Basically that's the card that's Fluffers there. And that's my cake. As you can see, it's been eaten. You've got meow, lots of little kitties in there. They're all sparkly and cute. And then you've got this one. And these were also in my cake, but were taken out. And these were stuck to my card, as you can see. Yeah. I got these 2 balls as presents. Dimple bounce. But unfortunately I lost the other one because I bounced it and it just disappeared. And there's some more presents that I haven't opened yet. I get to open one every day. Okay. Padded paws. Potatoes. Furby. And then we've got this. I got a Furby. Furb. And I got this from a Lucky Dip. Some of these pens with paws and cat heads on. Paws. paws. Hopefully the bouncy ball will be found. Yeah, cute. Cute bouncy ball. And here we've got a kitten, which just happens to go with the cat theme. But he wasn't informed of the cat theme, so this was just pure luck that I got this card. Mew. So we got a little Mew. So yeah, it's only my dad that messed up. He got me a card that wasn't kitty themed. Here are the cats. Cute. Cute as pie. Interesting. Happy birthday. It's a heavy one, that. Presents. I'm very excited. I can't wait to open these. I've got some more birthday themed videos coming up. Now this one here is supposed to be my main present, this big blue one here. There's that one. Little oriental looking pouch. And this is supposed to be propped up. But it keeps falling over, so that's not very good. So there's the Furby, as you can see. And I'm going to entertain you with some Furby stuff. Oh. Furby's not working now. Oh, here we go.
New day, new Furby.
Hey, Ferb.
Da do wah.
Da do a.
Exactly what Furby's cartoon say.
You don't understand Furbish though, even though you speak it.
Good talk.
Thank you. Nice rainbow coloured eyes. Very nice. Is the Furby a girl or a boy? I can't tell.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
You just agreed to both, silly.
What?
You're silly.
Furby got lots to say about that.
Okay. Are you a girl?
No way. What?
You're not a girl. Are you a boy?
Daka Unai.
Unai. Are you a boy?
Wait, what?
So you just agreed to that then?
Yep, just two besties a-talking.
Alright, so you're a boy then. It's just that you don't look like a boy. But you sound like a boy.
Wish Furby was bigger. Or had arms.
Furby's fine as Furby is. You're very cute. You're cute at the size you are. Furby could possibly do that. Arms. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Hello.
Furby having good ear day.
Good ear day. It's very colourful. Let's see what it looks like without the light then.
Ooh, Furby's so fancy.
Furby is so fancy. There you go. Now you can't see your face, but oh well, you can see the lights.
Drop that firm beat.
You're silly. I'll leave you the light show while it's on.
No. Furby wide awake.
Has it just gone to sleep? Oh man. I was gonna do a light show for you guys. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Furby's just falling asleep. That is too bad. Furby! Furby baby! Mew! Mew! Right, so you guys have seen everything now. I'm gonna go now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also feel free to donate. I will add the PayPal to the description as well as Patreon. Have a good evening.